Yo, what's going on, family? It's your boy Reg to the E, and we got 2 more videos to react to, baby. This first video we got here is when I say get married early, what do you mean? Go right into it.
When you say get married early, what do you mean? I've always said this, but it's come to my attention that I've never really broke it down to y'all. So here's the breakdown, in my humble opinion. To the young men only. If you have graduated college, trade school, or you're working in your line of work, whatever you know you're going to be doing, full-time working, you're stabilized. I don't care how much money you're making. You're stabilized. You're in your own spot. You got your own car. I don't care if it's a beater. You're paying all your bills. You have financial discipline. You have your own hobbies. You're just a regular guy and you're just living life. The second you get stabilized with those few things, you should start looking for a wife. I don't want to hear none of this, oh, but I won't be able to vacation in DR and have all the fun with the girls who think I'm Big Daddy because I got American dollars. I won't be able to do the...
Okay, I see what type of audience he's talking. I was thinking something totally different. Now, what he said in the beginning of this video, where he said, hey, when you get stabilized, what does stabilized mean, right? Because if you have your own spot, you got your own car, right? Pay all your bills, kind of like what he said, but you don't got no wiggle room for investments or nothing like that. You shouldn't be looking for a wife, because if you add on a wife, that's even now you in debt. You should be experience life as a young nigga, okay? That means you should go out and party. You should go out with your friends, and I don't want to say like go out and splurge, but at the same time, like if your head is above water and you're still paying your bills, it's only gonna get worse when you get a wife, right? Because a wife is expecting you to take care of her, to be the breadwinner. I mean, most women don't care about that, but in the real world, come on, it's me and you, right? In the real world, a woman is expecting you to take the lead, right? To be the guy, the man of the household, right? So for men, you have to build a foundation, and the foundation gotta be solid. And that means, in my case, I was in relationships, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, I was focused on getting these videos out, cranking them things out. Mr. Johnson's, the Holy Tongue, I told every woman, up to my fiance right now, but before her, I said, look, my career's first, sweetie. That's never gonna change. Now, until further notice, but that's first priority. That's my purpose. So if that's gonna be something that's gonna be a little weary for you, then I don't know if this is gonna work. But if you're okay with me being like, nah, I gotta finish this, what you call about, if I'm done, you up, well, I'll come slide. If you're okay with that, then we good. If not, it's cool, right? But I don't suggest you trying to look for a woman at a young age. And I don't know what young he's talking about, because young could be 30 for him. What I'm talking about is from 21 all the way up to like 28, 29. You should be enjoying yourself a little bit, because you don't really know what the hell you want no way. You feel me? But we'll talk about that further. We'll continue.
I need to travel before I get... Bro, travel with your wife and slut her out. Oh shit. That's crazy, ain't it? And here's why I say this. When you get married and you're living with this woman and y'all doing life together, y'all have an understanding, a path, a vision. What you're going to start to realize, you're sitting around the house on a boring old Tuesday. You're going to be looking at your friends, going out, drinking, smoking, having fun, partying, going here, going there, doing this, doing that. While you're at home with your wife, watching y'all show. While you're at home with y'all wife, y'all gonna start getting into shit, making sure.
I gotta say this. This sounds like a mature relationship. And let me tell you, the only time this makes sense, if you're a 22-year-old dating a 34-year-old, yeah, she's gonna be into this. Of course she is. But a young woman around the same age if you got a dude that's 23 and a woman that's 21, right, and they're dating, she don't have no sense of money. Most women don't really have a sense of money. Now, there is some ones that, like, they've been taught, but like women, that's not something that they're interested in, right? That's why it's important for the man to be financially stable and not financially stable, financial freedom, right? Which means not only that you got all your bills paid, but you got an investment. You got real estate investments. You're doing the stock market. You're into a bunch of different things. You're diversifying your portfolio. When you get to stuff like that, you start saying shit like that, that's when you can go out and start, okay, well, where is my queen? Then you can start doing that. But if you just paying your bills and, you know, like you got money, but you close to it. You ain't got no wiggle room for investments. You shouldn't be looking for a wife because the little money you got in this little pocket here, that's gone. that's finished because now you got a wife and you got a family you got to take care of. You know what I'm saying? Now she pregnant. Dude, I'm telling you, you want to take your time with finding a wife. And that could be when you're more mature and when women are usually more mature around that age, around the late 20s, right? Now, there's going to be some women that's like, 23 and they're more mature. Barely, but it's possible. Everybody's different. But you want to get to a point where you have financial freedom, right? Where like, oh, you spend $200 at a little 5-star restaurant, you know what I mean? It's still $200, but you ain't like beat for it. You know what I mean? Like that's what stage you want to be at.
Charcuterie boards, having competitions in the house, cooking together and shit, binge watching TV shows. You gonna get into some weird shit. You know what? I think I want to start hiking. You gonna buy her and you some hiking boots. You might be on a hiking binge for 1 or 2 months. Y'all done hit 8 trails together. Then you fall out of it. Now y'all got memories. Remember we used to go hiking? Remember I was on that hiking shit? That was fun time. And you gonna start realizing like, oh shit, like this slow life is the way. And then the fact that the life is slow, you're gonna get bored and start realizing certain shit. Like, I need to get it together more than I have it together. We ain't doing.
Stop right there. See, that's what I don't agree with that. When you found the woman of your dream, right? And now it's clicking to you that you gotta get on your shit? No, you're supposed to do that before you get into a relationship. You want to come in a relationship as a man with leverage already, right? A woman should be enhancing your life. I know niggas want to be like, man, I want to build together. Come on, let's build together. Dude, you can't build without a foundation, dog. You got to get to the base first, dude. Once you got that, you know what I mean? I don't need a woman to help me build what I already created. I just need her to enhance the lifestyle that I want to bring to her, right? Like, hey, look, I'm gonna do me regardless. I want you to be a part of it, but if you don't, it's cool. That's how you should be. Women look at that as being attractive, of like, ooh, he got his little thing going on, so I want to be a part of that, right? It's leverage, fellas. You don't want to be in a situation where like, damn, we vibing, everything cool, I should be on my shit now. Cause what that's gonna do is you're gonna make hella mistakes. She's gonna be like, oh my God, you spent $2,000 on this and we losing hella money. Oh my goodness. Wow, so you got $2,000 to spend on this, but you can't spend this with me when I go to Ruth Chris. You can't do that. Now you in this whole gabakalaga. I don't even know what that means. But you in all this junk now, that's gonna affect the relationship. This is why it's important. You gotta build a foundation first. Get your leverage up first. And then when you start talking to women, it's easy. Cause now you move different. You dig? Let's get back to the video.
Doing shit, it's a lot easier to save money when your life is calm. I could pick up an extra little reselling, little this, little that. I can go to the Goodwill with me and my wife on Saturday mornings. That could be a thing we do. It's so easy to save money when your life is calm and you're not in the scuttlebutt of everything. You'll start looking into shit. Real estate investing, owning boring businesses, reading more. Not like everything you'll be so much better than the person who's out here acting wild. Basically, it'll calm you down. Now, there are some special individuals who are just that calm and that focused just for no fucking reason. But the massive majority of young people are going to be trying to be in the mix. They got the fear of missing out and all that. If you want to do some weird shit in the bedroom, you ain't got to find a freak. You could just tell your wife and y'all could try it out. It's so many benefits.
Caparoni. Ain't no way you gonna go to your girl and say, hey baby, I want to try pegging. I want you to peg me. And she ain't gonna go to her homegirls and say, this nigga just talking about he want to get pegged. Stop. I want to do some kinky stuff in the bedroom. Look, how kinky are you talking? Cause she definitely gonna tell her friends and her family. That's just natural. Like, I don't expect her not to say something like, is he crazy? But that's cap.
Hey, but to each his own. Y'all keep living life 1 second at a time, just YOLO and shit out here. You better live with intention.
Now that's a word. I can get with you with that. Living with intention, which means being completely honest from the get-go. Like, hey man, hey baby, I love the vibes, man. You know what I mean? This was a great date. But yeah, before we get in any further, I need to let you know, my career, it comes first, and it's gonna be like that for a long time. Until I decide to like put my jerseys up in the Raptors, it's gonna be like that. Are you okay with that? If you are, cool. If not, it's all right. We can kick it, but we ain't gonna be no further than like long-term relationship or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? So, but to go back to my point, like learning how to do real estate and stuff like that while you're in a relationship is gonna be tough, because that is like, I don't want to say it's gambling, but you're gonna lose money, right? When you invest into the stock market, or you're doing an investment, right? You're basically banking on it appreciating in value throughout the year. And sometimes people don't want to wait, especially when you're in a relationship and you got money issues. People ain't trying to wait. So you should be doing that before you get into a relationship. I don't necessarily agree you start doing all of this with her, right? Now, some women are okay with that, but I'm just saying the majority want things to be easy. They want the man to do that work. They don't care about investments. They don't care about none of that unless they have a financially savvy person in their family. But for the most part, women don't have a sense of money any goddamn way. So no, you should be the man to take the initiative to find out how to get more money before you get into a relationship. That being said, we're gonna go into the next video, which is only 4% of women are good. This should be interesting.
Only 4% of women that are actually good in this world. It's due to social media and the lack of longevity in society in general. Do you guys want to understand something? OnlyFans is becoming normalized. Look. Having an OnlyFans, and if you want to be cute with it, a link tree is being normalized in society. I need you guys to listen. It is so easy. You know what? Fuck that. Go and scroll through your Instagram. It's only going to take you 1 minute to see a girl damn near naked. Listen, most women care about the man with a lot of money and who can provide them.
And particularly like on Instagram, it's crazy. Every time I touch that little magnifying, I'm like, why is there so many sex jokes and ass? Like, I didn't even ask for this. My algorithm is terrible. Like, I don't know what it is, bruh. They know what they doing though. They know exactly what they doing.
Provide them this and that. Let me tell you something. They don't give a about what you have in the inside. Let me tell you something. So if you can use that and correlate with the yearly progression, let me tell you something. A lot of women's mileage is going to be high. So if you want to get married or if you want to settle down, you have to pick the girl who is the least green. Want to know the harsh reality? A lot of us men are going to cuff women that guys that didn't do anything. They didn't date them.
Help me out in the comment section. What does that mean? The least green. I'm definitely getting old at this point. I'm about to be 30 next year. So please educate me. What the hell does that mean?
They didn't take them on dates. They didn't get them flowers. They didn't even FaceTime them all the time or, text back all the time. They did nothing. They just looked good and the opportunity presented themselves. And that's the harsh reality due to the type of accessibility due to social media. Are you guys peeping what I'm peeping? There is only...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. You're gonna date an Instagram model? That is a whole bag of worms I don't know most brothers is ready for. For one, you're already, especially when you're in LA, you're already competing with millionaires, billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, if she's sleeping with a football player and she's coming home to you and say like, oh, we was just out chilling. Probably not, sir. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, especially if you're gonna be in the industry. Like, those IG women are like accessories to the actual ballers. What I mean by that is, I am a basketball player, right? After I'm done giving niggas buckets, where the hoes at? Those are the accessories to my lifestyle because my value is the NBA. Everybody values the NBA, right? So you trying to wife an accessory, let that sink in. That makes no sense, does it? And then be surprised when, let's say she does claim you, right? She wants you to be the, oh yeah, this is my boyfriend. Trust and believe, when stuff gets weary, she's gonna go right back what she's used to doing. You can't ask her to be like, oh no, you can't hang out with them no more. What are you talking about? She was doing this before you. This was the same, the the last video that we talked about Joe. If you didn't see that, definitely go ahead and take a look at the last video. This guy was like, no, man, you got an OnlyFans, and that's real. Bruh, she was doing that before you met her. Now when things are getting weary and getting rocky, and y'all not having the connection that y'all used to have, she's going back to her roots. So you can't be too mad. Now I do agree that, like, you know, some women, most women are just looking to be taken care of. If somebody has more money than you, most women would be like, brother, you cool, but I'm gonna exit stage left, excuse me. But yeah, that's all we got for today. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. And with that being said, I'm out. Deuces.